we're going to do one that uses just prepared puff pastry. So this is just flour and butter. And then all I do is stretch it out a bit. What we want to do is cut out some, you know, little tart shells. I'm making these small. They're called tortine. So once they're in the shell like that, and I know you use these when you're making pastries, I put these little pie pellets on, these little marble pie pellets, and then they go on a bake sheet. Your oven is preheated to 425 degrees, and you're going to bake these for about 5 to 7 minutes because they're going to be baked again once we have the filling in. So when I get this off, maybe what you can do is cut out the seeds for me. I'll give you the really dirty job here, okay?
That's what I'm here for.
So once you roast them, it's so easy to get the skin off, right? And then I just yank that stem out of there, throw that away. Okay. So now you can just clean that out for me. I never put peppers under water. Do you, to get the seeds out?
No.
No, because then you would wash away all of the flavor. So instead, I use a paper towel to just kind of clean them out. I don't know what you do, but that's what I do. So while you're doing that, I'm going to beat up some eggs. And maybe what you can do is, since you like to play with the wand, maybe you can process those for me. Put them in here. You need 4 really beautiful looking sweet bell peppers. Now, if you didn't want to use red peppers, you could use yellow peppers for this. And now we want some thyme, a little bit of flour, just a little flour that's going to help thicken this up a bit, so you get all that mixed in. And I'm using 2 cheeses here today. Parmigiano Reggiano goes in.
I'm making a lot of noise, aren't I?
That's okay. That's what chefs do. Little Parmigiano Reggiano. And then I like to use this cheese. How about you, Chef?
Fontina.
This is no. This is Asiago DOP. Asiago. And this is a cow's milk cheese. There you go. Try it and let me take the paper off. So we're going to put in some Asiago DOP, which goes in. This is so fast. This is easy. And now you can use either milk or heavy cream if you want it a little richer. And the last thing I add with this is a little tomato paste, about a tablespoon. So if you can get that mixed in, that would be great. A little tomato paste. And now all we have to do is add this to this. Get this out of the way. Okay, so add that to my eggs. And remember those little tart shells. That's why these are called the tortine. Tortine because they're small. And you remember we bake them with the pie weights on top in some foil to hold the shell down. So these are partially cooked. Isn't this pretty, this color? Look at how beautiful this is. So now I just mix that in really well, just like that.
Where did you get this recipe?
Right up here. Okay. I take Italian ingredients and I like to combine them in new and unusual ways. So why don't you give that a little bit more of a whirl, and I'll get my spoon out to get that into the tart shells. There's 1, and there's 2.
Love the color.
Isn't it pretty?